These are eventful times. You're here, you're obviously one of the leader writers of The Sun, but you're all here in your capacity as a spokesperson for The Sun, and I guess The Times as well, which has also been blocked by Extinction Rebellion. And just to say that this isn't an in-company thing, so has the Daily Telegraph. Should point out, of course, talkRADIO is part of the same company as The Sun and The Times. Tell us what's happened at our printing plants.
So Extinction Rebellion have blocked the roads outside our printing plants, which meant that the papers couldn't be printed and then couldn't be delivered to drivers to be sent around the country, which means that this morning, in quite a lot of places around the UK, it's not possible to get hold of The Sun or The Times or The Telegraph.
Tell me about it, Olivia. I'm in the headquarters of those newspapers and we can't get a copy here. So, far be it from me to praise the efficiency of Extinction Rebellion, but they've certainly made these newspapers very difficult to get today.
Yeah, which feels like a bit of an own goal as far as we're concerned. The Sun, for example, was running a full-page opinion piece by David Attenborough today with lots of helpful tips for readers on how to tackle climate change in their everyday lives, which now those readers won't see and won't get those helpful tips on tackling climate change in their everyday lives because Extinction Rebellion have stopped them.
What a sad irony that is.
What a sad irony.
Yeah.
And, obviously all of our readers are now furious with Extinction Rebellion, probably will think less kindly on their cause. So it just such a ridiculous own goal.
Why have they chosen The Sun and The Times and The Telegraph? Call me cynical and suspicious, but these are all papers that are not darlings of the left, are they? So I noticed that they didn't stop The Guardian or the Daily Mirror. Do you think there's something political going on here?
Yeah, I mean, we all know really that a large chunk of Extinction Rebellion is a hard left activist group, not really that much to do with the climate anymore. It's just sort of hard lefties who enjoy anarchism and a bit of protest getting their way. They obviously just hate the mainstream media, as they call it, generally, and they hate The Sun because they think that apparently they want to free the truth. The Sun's been doing campaign after campaign over the last year and a half at least, trying to get our readers, raise awareness about climate change among our readers. We gave away lots of sunflowers earlier this year, little packets of sunflower seeds with The Sun, and ran this big editorial campaign asking readers to plant these sunflowers, get their kids involved in planting sunflowers because they're really good at giving back, taking away carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, really good for pollution. So, those are just the sort of things we're doing every day. And we're quite a conservative newspaper, but conservatives like conserving things, and conserving the planet is very important to lots of conservatives. So it's ridiculous to suggest that helping the environment is the left's cause alone.
Olivia, how did they stop? Did they just sort of form a human wall to stop the delivery lorries getting out?
I think it was about 80 of them. They had lots of vans. They were sort of gluing themselves to things and chaining themselves to things as they do. It's also pretty sad for the ordinary people, newsagents and retailers across the country who are just finally getting back on their feet after COVID, and newspapers are a big part of their sales and they're missing out on those sales today, and it's really going to impact their businesses. Just ordinary people trying to get on with their lives who can't this morning because of Extinction Rebellion.
Yeah, and newspapers are about freedom of speech, they're about freedom of expression, and I can't quite understand why Extinction Rebellion think it's a jolly good thing to stamp all over freedom of speech. It's ridiculous. So typical of those kind of people. They never think things through. Can we expect our favourite newspapers to be readily available tomorrow, Olivia?
I think so. Fingers crossed. I think we'll have sorted it out by then.
Thank you so much, Olivia, for that report on the situation involving The Sun, The Times and the Daily Telegraph. It sounds like Extinction Rebellion won't be stopping them tomorrow.